like a boss.
Yo, what's up, ladies? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about avoiding narcissistic men and emotionally toxic relationships. In general, it's avoiding a toxic man, all right? So, one of the most important reasons why this is important is because toxic men have emotional problems and mental problems, right? And emotional states and mental states are contagious and infectious, and that's why you have to avoid them. It's not that they're bad people, okay, a lot of them are shit people, but that the fact that they infect you, that's really the problem. They really do infect you. Like, have you ever lived with narcissistic people? Your blood pressure rises. It's very true, right? The emotional, so what you have to realize is that a lot of people get attached to these people, and the strategy that they use is unconscious. They don't know what they're doing, but the strategy that narcissistic people and people who are used to attracting abusive relationship, the strategy they use is actually kind of genius. And let me tell you what they do, right? Essentially, it requires an emotional attachment, right? And you become emotionally attached because of the representative that they give off. They look like great people, and you go off of by the appearances, right? And so what happens is that then you start noticing that they have a certain flaw, but because the flaw isn't really mature, which in this case he hasn't really shown you who he is, because you guys are starting to get to know each other. You sort of see it and you brush it off, and then after a while you start noticing that he does have problems, and rather than leaving, you have sympathy. You're like, oh no, he needs help because he's the victim. You see, the belief that he can improve and or that they are the victim causes you to want to help. But the problem is that they're beyond help. So you're in a situation that you will never win, because their mentality is what keeps them there. You see? So it first comes through you liking them, emotionally having some emotional attachment, and then they act like the victim. Oh, the world sucks. My life has been horrible. You feel sympathy, right? And then you try to help them. You start noticing that, oh, wow, he's a nice person, but he drinks a lot. But I feel so bad. I want to help him out because he's such a nice person when he's not drinking. And then you try to help him out. He says bad things to you, and then he apologizes, and you feel bad, right? Depending on your self-esteem, depending on the level of your self-esteem, that's how much you're going to feel bad. And then you're going to want to take him back because you feel bad. That's the pattern that everyone falls into, right? And the problem is that if you stay in that relationship, you're either going to collapse on him, you're either going to change, like, because you are going to change if you stay with him. Your personality is going to change, or you're going to cut it off. Those are the two options, right? So first of all, what I want you to do to avoid these kind of guys is this: avoid your instincts. Don't trust your instincts. Not avoid them, but don't trust your instincts 100%, right? Because a lot of the times your instincts, especially if you've been jaded, especially if you sort of been through a lot of shit in life, they're kind of fucked up and distorted, right? You don't know what's right or wrong, because the measure that you use to make decisions in life is not based on your instincts, but based on what other people tell you, because you're used to having other people tell you what to do. Right? So your instincts are not really trained that well. You don't really trust them that much. So as a result, in this case, don't trust your instincts when it comes to guys, right? What I want you to do is to trust the facts. See if you can get actual facts about him, like at Facebook, the social media. See if you can actually look at his comment. I know it sounds creepy, but the reason why you want to do this is because it saves you time, right? It really does save you time. Talk to him. Talk to someone that he does know. Get information rather than going by your instincts. Ask him discreetly. Ask him discreetly, like, be like, hey, by the way, have you ever gotten angry all of a sudden for no reason? Like, just ask him random questions that don't look like you're asking him if he has temper problems, but you just saying it in a way that's fun. Like for example, like saying, truth or dare, have you ever hit someone out of pure fucking anger like that, right? Just randomly, but you're getting information, right? So I want you to proactively get information from the guy, not through using your instincts, but through actually finding things pragmatic and factual about him, right? Because if he tells you that he hit someone in the past out of instinct, then there's something in him that makes him angry, and when he gets angry, he hits you, right? So you gotta look out for that. Don't go with oh, he looks like a nice person, you know. So don't trust appearances. That's what I'm saying. The second thing is don't trust appearances. It goes very well with this, especially when there's abundance and things are good, right? When things are perfect, when there's a honeymoon period, of course he's gonna act nice. Of course he's gonna show you his best face. But don't trust those appearances, especially in the first 3 weeks or 3 months. just because they look like amazing people, they give the best, they fuck you the best, doesn't mean they're good people. You gotta, I always ask yourself, maybe he's different. Maybe I don't know him yet. Like, just really say to yourself, okay, maybe he's completely different from who he's showing me. Because it's not because you're doubting him, but because you just want to keep an open mind, so that when he does show you something, it doesn't go against what you believe in him, and as a result, your confirmation bias doesn't allow you to see what's in front of you. It's kind of like people who are into politicians. They love a certain politician that even though they go bonkers, they'll still defend them, because they're not really defending him. They're just defending their precision of him. Their sense of self is attached to what they believe of him, right? So that's why whenever, okay, so back to this. So go for the look for those signs, right? So don't trust appearances, especially when there's abundance and things are good, right? The sign that you want to look for is noticing how much he blames others for his problems. That's a pretty big thing. Notice when he talks about his life problems. Does he present himself as the victim, and does he present himself as the moral one? Does he really talk shit about people, and does he never talk bad about himself? Does he ever say, maybe I'm wrong? If he doesn't say that and he just blames other, and the way he tells his stories is in such a way that he's always the victim, because a lot of times when someone has an open mind, they'll say, yeah, I fucked up, maybe I did something wrong, I don't know, but the point is, you see, like, maybe I did something wrong, it's a consideration. But for these kind of guys, doing something wrong is not even a consideration. So you'll notice that they talk shit about their exes, they talk shit about their friends, they talk shit about people in their lives, right, without even saying maybe I'm wrong or showing any signs of humbleness. Right, so that's what you want to look out for. That's the biggest sign, in my opinion, right? So, and if you see that sign of him blaming others, what's gonna happen is that when you get, the closer you get to him, the more he's gonna blame you, because we treat the people who we love the worst. Strangers, we treat them nicely because they're strangers, right? And they could be potentially dangerous. Well, people in our lives, we actually treat them worse because we're actually ourselves around them. Sometimes we treat them better because of who we are around people. Around people could be different from than being with someone. But the problem is that when you're around them, like I said earlier, you're gonna change if you don't leave them, right? You will change trying to help. Trying to change them will change you, and not them. Because what's going to happen is that you're trying to change them, you're trying to help them, you're saying you got a problem, right? Will get them defensive. So as a result, they're going to be more who they are, but the problem is that now you are changing. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're going to get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week. 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it.
I could promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.